Hi Sheila, my name is Cynthia. I'm going to be your nurse today. I'm going to do an assessment of your head, neck, skin, nails, and lymph nodes. Is that okay with you?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to start off by checking your hair. Your hair is shiny, clean, thin, but you have a lot of it. I don't see any flakiness, lesions, or alopecia, so I'm happy with that. From there, I'm going to move down to your arms. I'm going to check your arms bilaterally. Hair is evenly distributed. Skin is warm to touch. I don't see any edema or ecchymotic areas. And your skin color is pink to ivory, which is good. I'm going to go down to your legs. Your legs evenly distributed here, and skin is warm to touch. And I'm going to go down to your great toes, and I do see that you have some hair on your great toes, which is great because that means you have good circulations to those areas. From there, I'm going to look at your nails, and your nails, your edges are well rounded, your bilateral nail folds are intact, well kept, clean, capillary refill is instant. I'm going to have you put your thumbs together, and I'm checking for a diamond shape, which you do have, a 160-degree angle. That means you have no clubbing, and that is good. From there, I didn't want to look at your head, and your head is upright. There's no jerking, moving, or tilting, which is good. I'm going to check your papal fissure, which is symmetrical, and I'm going to have you smile, and I see that your nasal labia fold is symmetrical, so that's good. So from there, I do notice that you have a mole. Can I examine that?
Sure.
So I'm going to assess it by the ABCDE method. A is symmetrical, and it does look symmetrical, that if I folded it in half, it would be the same size. B, the border is regular and slightly elevated. C is the color, and the color is a catan beige color. D, the dimensions, I'm going to measure it, and it's 4 by 2 millimeters. And E is evolution. We're checking first if it's changed in size. Is it itchy? Does it bother you?
No, it's not changed at all.
Okay, so that's good. So from there, I'm going to assess your head and neck. So I'm going to, the blood flow to your head and neck. So I'm going to check your temporal artery. And on this side, I have a +2, which is suspected, and +2 on here. I'm going to get my stethoscope, and I'm just going to check for a bruit. And I'm going to use the belt of my stethoscope, and I don't have here a bruit. I'm going to check the other side. Good, no bruit. I'm going to then move along to your carotids, and I'm going to check for a bruit. Can you hold your breath for a moment? Good. And I'm going to check the other side. Can you hold your breath for a moment? Good. So then I'm going to assess your neck muscles, and they're symmetrical. Your trachea is midline. I'm going to push down on your thyroid, and I don't feel any nodules. I'm going to swing over to the back. I'm going to have you move your, tilt your head to the forward and to the right, and I don't feel any nodules. And if you can do the same to the other side, left and tilt forward. Good, no nodules. From there, I'm going to check your jaw. I'm going to check for, it's called the temporomandibular joints. So if you can open up your mouth and close, good, and side to side, and protrude forward. Good, that means full range of motion. I didn't hear any popping or clicking, so that's good. So from there, I also want to inspect your thyroid. If you can just swallow. Good, and I see that you're swallowing fine and it's moving, and that's what we want to see. From there, I'm going to lymph nodes. I'm going to start by checking the front of your ears, which is called the preocular nodes, and going to the back, which is the postocular nodes, sliding under your jaw, which is the tonsillar nodes, moving my fingers to the front, and then I'm going to slide my hands down. This is your superficial anterior chain, and I don't feel any nodes, and I'm going to come along the side here, and this is your supraclavicular, and below is your infraclavicle, which is below the supra. And then I'm going to come along the side here of your sternum, and this is the internal mammary, which is good. Then I'm gonna have you just rest your arm, and I'm gonna feel for any nodes. So I'm gonna go up, straight up into your armpit. This is the central node, and then I'm gonna slide to the back, which is your lateral, and then I'm gonna come by the breast and armpit. This is pectoral, and I'm gonna go all the way to the back, and this is the subscapula. And then I'm going to slide my hand down to the elbow, and this is the epitrocular. And I don't feel any nodes, and this is the end of my exam, and I